happens every day on Polish roads. Drivers who pass in hair-raisingly dangerous situations, or trucks that drive the wrong way onto highways to get around paying tolls. The consequence? Poland leads the list in the EU of the most people killed in traffic accidents. 4,189 people last year. Commemorative crosses dot the roads, and alcohol is usually to blame. And that despite Poland's strict legal alcohol limit of 0.02. But most Poles seem unimpressed. So police put up checkpoints all over, like here in Zielona Góra. It's 6:30 a.m. After 2 hours, police have checked some 1,000 drivers with the same greeting. Good morning, can you exhale in here, please? 1, 2, 3. Even at this early hour, they catch violators. Anything over 0.1 will put this man over the limit. The number on the display is multiplied by 2. The result, 0.88. A criminal offence in Poland, punishable by jail. This man could face 2 years in prison, but he doesn't want to talk to us.
But it makes me happy when we catch someone, since that means they're no longer a danger to others. We've been checking for 3 months, but they never learn. We catch some every few days, and that saddens me.
More than 5,000 Poles are jailed for drinking a few beers or shots of vodka. Germany has twice as many inhabitants, and just over 1,000 people are jailed there. The cells here are narrow. Each prisoner is entitled to 3 square meters. 4 people are crammed into one cell, with conmen, bank robbers and drunk drivers living cheek by jowl.
I drove drunk. I always thought I was a good driver. I didn't believe anything could happen. I didn't notice I was drunk. I was weaving all over, but didn't have an accident.
My son is 9 and doesn't know that I'm in jail for a couple of years. He thinks I'm abroad working. We wanted to buy an apartment, but that's all over now.
I had 0.8. I was taken to the police station and photos were taken. I'm a real criminal. They even fingerprinted me.
While we're taping this report, the Polish media are splashing a big alcohol-related story across their front pages. Bishop drinks half a bottle of whiskey and gets behind the wheel, reads one headline. The sacramental wine wasn't the only reason that Warsaw Bishop Piotr Jarecki rammed a lamppost. He was immediately arrested. His blood alcohol rate? 0.25 at 2 in the afternoon. Ironically, the bishop had been particularly active in the fight against drunk driving and alcoholism. He encouraged the Catholic Church in Poland to organize pilgrimages and informational events on drinking and alcoholism. And Jarecki repeatedly called on the faithful to practice abstinence. Quote, "Ask that your life and that of your families remain sober. Only then will you be free." Jarecki, who knew he would likely land in jail, went on the offensive. In an open letter, he said he would resign from his position of Bishop of Warsaw. "I apologize to everyone whom I've disappointed with my behavior. I will immediately seek out therapy."
The bishop has asked that his punishment be 20 hours of social work a month for 8 months, and that his driver's license be suspended for 4 years. The prosecutor has accepted this.
But what the spokesman doesn't say is that the diocese has provided the bishop with a driver. It's his right, the church says. Someone who's drunk and isn't a bishop could theoretically get on their bike instead. Many Germans do just that. But while Germany has a much higher alcohol limit for cyclists, 0.16 or 6 pints of beer, Poland knows no mercy. 1 small beer is all cyclists can drink. They face the same strict limits as drivers. So more than 4,100 Polish bicyclists are behind bars for cycling while drunk. In Germany, 0. The authorities in Poland are out to get them, like here in Krakow. It helps the police improve their statistics on the number of crimes they've solved. Many cyclists are angry.
Insane. People who've drunk beer and then get on a bicycle path won't have major accidents. Those idiots who drive 120 kilometers an hour through town are much more dangerous.
In Lublin, we're with the police when they nab a cyclist. On a country road outside a village, they notice a somewhat dodgy rider. Bingo. The machine displays 1.4, which translates into an 0.28 blood alcohol content. He can still stand, but he faces at least a year in jail if he finds a mild-mannered judge. It could be more.
The man is drunk, but he still got on his bike and rode on the street without a light. This proves that these kinds of cyclists are a huge risk, and tragedies happen in a flash.
Bartek W. knows that firsthand. The photographer was pushing his bike while drunk when police stopped him. 6 months later, they got him again with 0.1 blood alcohol content.
I've lost everything, my job, my new apartment, and my girlfriend. And my family and my friends don't want to have anything to do with me since I'm in jail. I don't believe in anything anymore. I have the sense that my life is over.
Every inmate lives at extremely close quarters. Everything is overflowing. There are plenty of mafia-like gangs. It's brutal and bloody. That's what you get for once having biked under the influence. It's absurd. People turn aggressive or depressed.
Poland won't let drunk drivers off the hook. Things could be changing, however. The governing party has proposed lowering the penalties for cyclists, but that could still take years.